Hello. Hello, all of you. Could you please confirm if I am audible and visible? Let me check in the comment section. Hello. Yeah, can you please confirm if I am audible and visible? Thanks all of you for joining in. There was some glitch at my end, I think. So, yeah, can you please confirm if I am audible and visible? Hi, Furza Mahesam. Hi, Sushma Nala. Hi, Aisha. Thanks all of you for joining in. I am okay, not that much great today, but so today what we are going to learn, we are going to understand direct and indirect speech. This is part 2 of our series. Also, this is day 36 as you all are aware. So we have covered till day 35 many grammar topics. In case you missed any of them, I request you to please go through the live section and go day wise one by one. Please uh, regularly review also. Okay? Regularly you need to revise. Then only you will remember. Now, there is one question on your screen. He said to me, I will finish the work tomorrow. What will be its indirect speech? Can you try? Or shall I reveal the answer? Okay, Surjema, not an issue. I will finish the work. Can you try if you are able to convert it into indirect speech? I request all of you to try, okay? Whether it's wrong or right doesn't matter, but you can try. Hi, thanks Abdul for joining. Hi, Sushmana, thanks for joining. And yes, giving the answer also. Very good. So all of you gave those who gave the answer, this drum rolls from my hand and this virtual gift from my hand. So the correct answer is this. He told me that he would finish the work the next day. Okay. Now how it came that we are going to learn today. So the guidelines are simple. First, for today's session, these are general guidelines for all the live session. I'm just repeating it so that we are all on the same page. First of all, please be active throughout the session. Don't go and come, go and come. Just give your half an hour, and I promise you that you will learn a lot. You will learn. These are basic building blocks of learning direct indirect speech. So I request you to spare some time, and I assure you that your time will not get wasted. You will learn something new only. Third, don't spam and request others not to spam in case someone is coming in between and spamming. Request him or her also not to spam. And fourth, comment your name in case you want to spell your name correctly in the live stream. You can give your name and then give the answer. Okay, with this, let's get started. So, this is day 36, and today we are going to learn how to convert a direct speech to indirect speech in case of an assertive sentence. Okay, so we will understand how to convert a sentence which is in assertive form to indirect speech. So the objectives are simple. First, we will understand what exactly are assertive sentences and then learn the proper conversion steps among them. And then we will identify the tense and pronoun changes along the way. Okay. So direct and indirect speech in case of assertive sentence. So assertive sentences are simple statements. They give information. Okay. Remember this, that what are assertive sentences that we have already covered. In case you don't know about them, then you can go to types of sentences section in our live stream. Okay. We already have those days. In case you are watching this video afterwards, then also comment section is open for you. And since right now we are watching live, so please use the live chat section also in case you have any queries. Now, assertive sentence structure is something like this: subject plus said to plus object and then the statement. For example, he said to me, I will finish the work tomorrow. Can you see in the direct speech how we have written the uh, statement as it is? We didn't change anything. And we added the quotation mark, comma, everything as it is. We didn't change the word spoken by the speaker. But let's look into indirect speech now. One of the sentence structure of it could be subject plus told plus object plus that plus statement. See, he told me that he would finish the work the next day. Can you see the difference? He said to me, I will finish the work tomorrow. He told me that he would finish the work the next day. There are a couple of changes that has happened when it went to indirect speech. We covered all those changes in detail yesterday. So let me quickly revise those changes. One more example of it. Ram said to Shyam, I am tired. In indirect speech, how it got converted? Ram told Shyam that he was tired. Now, what were the steps that we learned previously in the previous video? So we understood that what all changes are happening. Now we will learn them in form of a step. So first step is to change the reporting verb. Second step is to change the pronoun. Third step is to change the tense. You can swap also like reporting verb and then change the tense and then pronoun change. And then fourth one, time or place word changes. Fifth, removing the quotation mark. And sixth, adding conjunction that. So these are the 6 steps that you must follow to convert a direct speech to an indirect speech in case of an assertive sentence. So now you need to understand that it's not that much straightforward. Now, why direct indirect speech becomes trickier? Because these many changes are there. Reporting verb changes there, pronoun changes there, tense changes there, and time or place word changes there. Now, there can be scenarios where sometimes tense change, sometimes it doesn't change. There can be scenarios where pronoun is changing in a different way. Reporting verb is changing in a different way. If time and place words are there, they will change in a different way. So you have to learn all those steps to understand how to convert a direct speech to indirect speech. For that, what I have done is I am explaining you now what will change where. So first we will understand how the reporting verb will change. Okay. So this is the sentence. This is the table which you have to remember. See, direct reporting verb, indirect reporting verb. Said becomes said that. When it happens? When no object is given. See, she said, I am ready. She said to whom? That is not mentioned. She said that she was ready. See, said became said that. For now, just focus on reporting verb change. Other changes we will discuss one by one. So can you see said becomes said that, said that. Said to became told when object is present. Here, okay, this is the sentence. He said to me, I am busy. Can you tell me what is the object here? He said to me, I am busy. Can you tell me what is the object here? Thank you. Thanks for joining in. And I request all of you to please share this link with your friends also so they can also learn along with you. Now, can you tell me, he said to me in this sentence, what is the object? He said to me. Let me see the answer. I am asking you for this particular sentence. He said to me, I am busy. Can you guess what will be the object in this case? Hi Raj, Rajithan, thanks for joining. Hi Sakshi, thanks for joining. The question for all of you is this particular sentence is there. He said to me, I am busy. Can you tell me what is the object here? Can you find out the object here? He said to me, I am busy. Okay, can you find the subject here? He said to me. Okay, let me give you a hint. The object and subject is in this sentence only. He said to me. Very good. Now, Manohar Gandhi gave the answer, which is correct. Sakshi also gave the correct answer. Drum rolls for all of you who gave the answer. Now, will you remember that when object is given, said to, okay? He said to me. He said to me. Here, subject is there and object is there, and said to is there. In that case, told will come. Only when subject is not, object is not there. See here, there is no to me or to here her or to Ramesh like that. Said to becomes told, but only said is there. In that case, it will be said that. Says becomes says that. Okay, remember. Says becomes says that. And says to again. Says to is there. Then it will become tells. These are the most common reporting verb usages in case of assertive sentence. So, can you remember this? Said becomes said that. Said to becomes told. Says becomes says that. And says to becomes tells. Now, let me let me blur this and ask you. Can you tell me the reporting verb when said to is there in case of indirect speech? Thank you. Thanks, Rajithan, for your kind words. Now, can you tell me said to will become what? Let me ask in the chat. Said to will be converted to what? Can you all try? In case of reporting verb, in case of indirect speech, what will be said to converted to? Will it be same as said to? Will it be tells? Will it be told? What exactly it will be? Very good. Manohar gave the answer, correct answer. Bhimeshwari Reddy also gave the answer. Aisha gave the answer. Sashank also gave the answer. Very good. Now, can you tell me say says to? If I say says to, what it will get converted to? Let me message in the chat. Says to. Says to will be converted to what? Can you give the answer? Okay, Bhimeshwara he gave tells. Others, can you try? Whether it will be tells, told, tells to. Only tells will come or tells to will come. Think about it. Very good. Okay. Now, okay, I think you understood. So let's say what all are the answer. Said becomes said that. Said to became told. Says became says that. Says to became tells. Again, let me ask again because it is very important. Said, only said is there and no object is there then. Can you try? Said becomes what? If no object is present. Like Ram said, I am happy. What will be in indirect speech in case of reporting verb? What will be the change? Whether it will be said to, whether it will be very good. Manohar gave the answer, Vartika gave the answer, Shurya once gave the answer, only said. Sasank informative shots gave the answer, very good. Those who gave the answer, drum rolls for you and this virtual gift from my end. See, I hope you understood now how we are changing reporting verb in case of Assertive sentences for indirect speech. Remember, said, said that, said to, told, says that, says to, tells. Now let's look into the pronoun changes. See, remember this rule now. If first person is there, like I, we, my, our, it changes according to the speaker. Now, what does that mean? See, Ram said, I am ready. Ram said, I am ready. Here, who is the speaker? Ram is the speaker. Who is at the start? Subject is the speaker, object is the receiver. Okay, remember that. So, here Ram is the speaker. So, what does this mean? It will change according to the speaker. So, here speaker is in third person. So, Ram will be converted to he. Okay. If suppose I said it was there, I said I am ready, then it would be converted to I only. Okay. I said that I was ready. I hope you understood. If I have written we said, let's go, something like that, then it will change according to we. So when first person is there, it will change as per the speaker, first person, S. Second person is there, you, your, change according to listener. Here, Ram said to Shah, you are late. Okay. Now, second person, you is there. It will change according to listener. Listener here is Sham. Ram is telling to whom? Sham. So Sham is the listener. So you here will be converted based on the listener. Okay. Now coming to third person. He, she and they. There won't be any change. For example, Ram said he is honest. Ram said that he was honest. So this is the pronoun rule change. Okay. First person will change as per the subject. Second person will change as per the object. And third person will change as per nothing. So no change will be there in case of third person. To remember this, what is the technique? S.O.N. S-O-N. First person subject, second person object, third person no change. So first person means I, we, my, our, change according to speaker. Second person you, your means change according to object. Third person like he, she, they, there won't be any change. Okay. Ram said he is honest. Ram said that he was honest. Here why he came? Because it's changed as per the listener. Listener again here is third person. So it again went to he. Now let me blur it and let me ask you. First person will change as per what? Okay, I think Rajita Khan has asked some question. It's a bit trickier question, not a straightforward answer. So let me take it. Maybe I will also have to check, verify. So we'll check at the end, maybe, or during the upcoming session. Now, first person will change as per speaker. Very good. Eugenie or Manohar. Okay. Second person will change as per what? Subject. Very good. Second person will change as per what? As and then what? Remember what I told you to remember. Second person will change as per what? Can you give the answer? Also, please share this link with your friends so they can also join according with you only. So there won't be any delay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. And third person. Very good. I got the answer from third person. Will there be any change in case of third person? In case of third person, will there be any change? Can you tell me? Quickly, can you tell me in the chat box whether there will be any change in case of third person? No change. Very good. Very good. Very good. Drum roll for all of you who gave the answer. You all are correct. First person as per subject, second person as per object, third person no change. Now coming to tense change. The most important. Okay, remember this. There will be one back shift in case of tense changes. So suppose simple present is there, then it will be simple past, present continuous, then past continuous, present perfect, then past perfect. Okay. Now let's see what all changes you have to remember. Simple present, simple past, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, simple past, past perfect. Remember this. Simple past, past perfect, past continuous, past perfect continuous, and past perfect there is no change. Okay. Now I know that this can be trickier, so let me ask simple question only. Sorry, let me ask simple question only. Simple present will be converted to what? Simple, let me ask in the chat. Simple present will be converted to what? Can you all try and give the answer? Simple present will be converted to what in case of indirect speech? Okay, very good. I got the answer from Manohar, Eugenie. Very good, very good. Others, please be active throughout the session. Otherwise, you won't learn much or you won't remember. Even if you learn it, you won't remember. We want that you also remember the things, not just learn, right? So for that, you have to give the answers. Okay. Those who gave the answer simple past, you are correct. Now, let me showcase the table again. Simple present, simple past. Present continuous, past continuous. Present perfect, past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Simple past, past perfect. Past continuous, past perfect continuous. Past perfect, no change. But when tense won't change, please remember, whenever there is universal truth, then tense won't change, okay? Or whenever reporting verb is in present tense, like says or says to, in that case also tense won't change. Remember these two rules. These two are very important. Now coming to modal verbs. How those gets changed. Will becomes would, shall becomes also, should also is possible, and would is also possible. Can becomes could, may becomes might, and must becomes had. Okay. Someone had asked also previously. So you might get the answer now. Now, can you tell me in case of modal verbs, will, what it gets changed to? Will changes to what? Can you try? Will changes to what? Thanks, Harathi. Thanks for your feedback. Eugenie gave the answer. Very good. You can add your name also in case you want to spell your name correctly. And apologies from my end. My throat is not well. I am that much not well. So some words might not come properly. Okay. May changes to what? May changes to what? Can you tell me may changes to what? May changes to what? May changes to what? Can you tell me? Very good. Might. Okay. Let me show you the table again. Will to would, must to, had to. You all think you have to remember this chart. Now coming to time word changes. So what are the changes here? Now becomes then. Today becomes that day. Tomorrow becomes the next day. Yesterday becomes the previous day. Tonight becomes that night. Ago becomes before. Last night becomes the previous night. And next week becomes the following week. Now I will be asking you question. Just observe this for 5 seconds. Then I will be asking you question. I will ask you some time word and you have to convert, you have to tell me what will be there in case of indirect speech. Okay. Just pause. Let me count for 5 in my mind. Okay. Now I will be asking you question and let me And yeah, all of you gave the answers. This drum rolls from my end, and this virtual gift also from my end. It really means a lot. Okay. So I hope you understood how to change a reporting verb, how to change tense, how to change pronoun, and how to change time words. Or now let's look into another kind of words. These were time words. Now we have place words. Now place word will be like this. Here becomes there, this becomes that, this becomes those, come becomes go, bring becomes take. Again, I will pause for now 10 seconds. Just remember this and I will ask you question again. Okay, now I will be asking you. Okay, then only you will remember. So all of you gave the answer, which is very good thing. Drum roll for you and this virtual gift from my end. So now you understood, right? How to convert a direct speech to indirect speech. It's not that straightforward. That's why many people gets confused. So you have to remember those tables. Now you may ask that how will I remember this many things? So that is the reason that you have to do practice. Okay, practice makes us perfect. Okay, so we will try to do lots of practice, and with that we will able to understand how to convert a direct speech to indirect speech, how to remember all those rules like now becomes then, or yesterday becomes the previous day, tomorrow becomes the next day, right? Simple present becomes simple past, simple past becomes past perfect. These all things you have to remember. Like sun rule is there, subject, object, and no change, right? All those things you have to remember. Now, what all things will change in case of direct to indirect speech? Reporting verb will change, pronoun will change, tense will change, time or place word will change, and we will have to remove the quotation mark and then we will have to add the conjunction there. These two are common. Okay, these two will always be there. Now, coming to these all. Here there will be some minor changes. Sometimes there will be full changes in tense. Sometimes there won't be any changes. So I have explained you when the tense will change, when it won't change. Now reporting verb changes also we have understood. So let's try to solve the question now. First we will understand simple present to simple past tense changes. Okay. He said I work hard. So there are two rules that will anyways be there. So those I have written here. Removed quotation mark and then add conjunction there. Now I will hide myself, okay, for some time. And Hello. Yeah. Maybe there might be some break in between. Now, the correct answer, no change. Okay. Now coming to next question, tense change. Can you tell me whether what will change in this case? Am I audible or not? I'm not getting the answer. Hello. Yeah. Maybe there might be some break. Can you give me the answer? Have becomes what? Have becomes what? Let me ask in specific question. Have becomes what? Please give the answer, otherwise it will be a monotonous passive session. I don't want that. I know it's a big long session, I understand that, but if you will give answer, then only you will remember more. Very good. Have completed becomes had completed. Okay. Pronoun change. Can you tell me what will be the change in case of pronoun here? I becomes what? I becomes what? I becomes what? He. Very good. Eugenie gave the answer. Now, do you see any time or place word? There is no such word, so no change. So the final answer will be Ram said that he had completed the task. Let's move on to the next question. Simple past becomes past perfect. Anita said, I visited Delhi. Simple past becomes past perfect. Reporting verb, there won't be any change. Tense, there will be a change. Simple present will become simple past will become past perfect. So can you all tell me what will be the change here? In case of past perfect, visited will become what? Visited. Can you tell me what will be the what will come here in case of visited? Visited will become what? Request you to please stick around for some more minutes. I know the class is extending a bit, but it is important. I don't want to skip it. Please understand. Visited will become what? Had visited. Very good. Manor gave the answer. Very good. Manor gave. Pronoun change. What will be the pronoun change? It's we already understood. I will become what here? Anita is a single. What we call male or female? Female, right? So I will not become he. It will be I will become. I will become what? Let me ask in this way. I becomes what? Is it okay to extend the class a bit? Please tell that also because you are regularly coming, so I know that you will understand the importance. Time or place for there won't be any change. Okay. So the final answer is Anita said that she had visited Delhi. Okay. Coming to simple future becomes future in the past. Okay. So like in that case, in case of simple future, you have to remember that will become would. Rest all things will be as it is. So he said to me, I will call you tonight. Now here said to came. Said to someone already gave previously the answer. What will come? Said to will become what? Said to only, says to, tells or told. I already gave you four answers. One of them is correct. Said to will become what? We are extending the class maybe more 10 minutes. Apologies for that, but I want to complete this session. I hope it is okay for all of you. Please say yes or no whether you are finding this session helpful or not, whether this technique is helpful or not, so that I will understand that, yeah, you are also understanding. Told, very good. Tense will become would. Pronoun change. I will become what? Give your feedbacks also, okay? That will be helpful for me. I will become what? I will become what? Let me ask in this way. I too, I will become what? Would, okay. Very good. I will become me. You will become me. Time or place word change. Tonight. Tonight will become that night. Okay. So the final answer will be C. You have to replace all these things. Said to becomes told, will becomes would. Okay. He will come here. Me will come tonight will be that night. So the final answer will be he told me that he would call me that night. Okay. Coming to modal verb changes. Can becomes could, will becomes would. That we already understood. She said, I can solve this problem. Now, reporting verb change. There won't be any change. Okay. Said is there. There is no object. So no change. Tense change. Here can is there. So can will become could. Can to could. Modal verb change. Pronoun change. Can you? You have already given the answer. So I won't wait for it. I becomes she. Coming to time or place word change. Here, this is the place word. Can you tell me? This will become what? This will be converted to what? Can you tell me? This will be converted to what? This will be converted to what? Very good. Manohar Gandhi gave the answer. Eugenie gave the answer. Very good. Drum rolls for all of you who gave the answer. And this virtual gift from my end. So now replacing everything, the final answer is something like this. She said that she could solve that problem. Now coming to past perfect, there won't be any change in case of past perfect. So the tense won't change. Okay, remaining things will change, but tense won't change. She said that I had finished my work. Okay, so had finished that won't change, but I or my those all things, pronoun changes or reporting verb changes, those all changes will be there. Okay, reporting verb no change. So said that will come. No change in case of tense. Pronoun. Can you tell me what will be the change here? She said first person should change as per subject. So I will become what? I will become what? I made this session a bit more interactive. That's why it is taking more time. I hope you don't mind about it. You will only remember it for a longer duration. That's the only aim of this session and this channel, that you remember more than what you are remembering right now. Can you? Okay, very good. All of you give the answer. Drum rolls and this virtual gift again from my I became she. My became her. Time or place word, there is no time or place word, so no change. Final answer, she said that she had finished her homework. Coming to reporting verb in present tense. In case when the reporting verb is in present tense, there won't be any change in the tense. Remember this. Okay, this is the most confusing part. See here, says is there, which is in present tense. If it is said or said to, all those things, then it is in past tense reporting verb. Here it is in present tense. So there won't be any change in case of tense. Now, reporting verb says will be converted to what? Says will be converted to what? Can you tell me? And this claps from my end. I really appreciate that all of you are there till now. This drum rolls also from my end for all of you who who came here for studying and still there. It's very hard to study. I know it's very easy to sleep and don't do any other activity. Even it is easier for me also just to sleep. But I thought of coming and taking the session, and you also thought of coming and learning from the session. So kudos to you. Why she will come? Think about it. Manohar, whether Rohan is a girl or a boy. Think about it. Why tells will come? Tells. Let's look into that chart again. Okay. Says becomes says that. Okay. Says to becomes tells. Remember this. Okay. Now coming to ah, we are almost going to end. I know that it extended more than what I expected, but it is important. Okay, no says that will come. Okay, tense change. There won't be any change in tense that I already told. Pronoun change. Can you tell me I will become what? Yeah, that is completely fine, Manohar. I understand that when we are typing, sometimes mistakes can happen. But the good thing is that you are answering. I can see that you gave most of the answer, which is very good thing. Can you all tell me what is the correct answer in case of I? What will be the correct answer? I will become E. Very good. Time or place for now will become what? Let me ask in this way. Now, whether you found this session helpful or not. Today I tried to be more interactive than usual. I am also asking in the chat window. I am also blurring the session, blurring the PPT and asking you. So whether you find this helpful, this way of interaction, or you want me to carry on a bit faster. Can you give your feedback whether you found this helpful or just going a bit faster is helpful? Manohar, they said yes. Okay. Okay. So I think that it is helpful. Now, the final answer is Rohan says that he is busy. Okay, I think here then should come, right? We can check on this. Universal truth. In case of universal truth, also there won't be any change in tense. So the teacher said the earth revolves around the sun. Reporting over, there won't be any change because object is not there. Tense won't change. Pronoun, there is no pronoun, so it won't change. Time or place word, there is no time or place word, so no change. So the final answer is the teacher said that. As it is, you have to write. The earth revolves around the sun. The teacher says that the earth revolves around the sun. As it is, you have to write. There won't be any change in reporting verb, tense, pronoun, or time or place word. But remember, this will always be there. Removing quotation mark and adding that. Thank you. Thanks for your feedback. Now coming to exercise. Shit, my bad. Let me blur this. Let me blur this. Okay. I don't know why that background came, but fine. You can ignore the background. That was old background. But now I want all of you to give the answer, and one answer I already revealed, but still you can try and give the answer. Okay, let me come back. It is said, I am happy. Can you give me the answer? I will now stop my And yes, it was a bit longer session, I know. So thanks all of you. Just quickly revising what we learned today in today's session. First, we understood what are assertive sentences in case of direct and indirect speech. Then we understood all four tables like reporting verb change, then tense change, pronoun change, and time word, place word changes. All those we covered. How to how to convert one tense to another tense in case of indirect speech, and then pronoun changes, time word, place changes. All of this in case of assertive sentences we have covered. So that's all in today's session. We understood in depth about assertive sentence. Now you can share your feedback. If you have any queries, any concern, you can message in the comment, and we will be closing for today in next couple of minutes. Thanks for your time, and I really appreciate that you are there till now. It's almost 1 hour, and those who joined from starting, I know that it is not that easy. It's easy to sleep. I know I also like to sleep, but we all have come. So this drum rolls for all of us, right? And this virtual gift also for all of you. Thanks, Moho, for your feedback. Okay, so we have already covered the active passive voice. Please go through the previous live streams button. Right now we are focused on direct indirect speech, and this is the second part of it. So this is day 36. So please understand you have to regularly join. Otherwise, you will again tell I want to learn direct indirect speech. That will also be gone. Thanks, Aisha. Thanks, all of you who are the top three people. Let me check of today's blogs, Cypher, Uzeni, and Tejal, and all of them. I can see top three, but many of you gave the answers, more answers than this also. So, claps from my end. We'll meet mostly tomorrow. Till then, take care of your health and goodbye. Okay, we will be closing. Thank you. Thanks, all of you, for joining in. If you have any feedback, you can share in the comment section also. Okay. How did you find this session helpful or not? You can message in the comment. That will be very helpful for me. Okay, to understand, evaluate how we can do more better in the coming weeks, days, and weeks to come. Thank you. Bye. Take care.